In 1982, a child was born without arms and legs. In a small hospital room in Melbourne, the doctors stood frozen. The mother gasped. The father could barely breathe. They named him Nicholas James Vujicic. From the start, his parents struggled to understand why their first son was born this way. His mother couldn't hold him at first. His father wept in silence. At school, Nick faced the stares, the laughter, and the loneliness. He felt like an outcast, a mistake. At 8 years old, he tried to drown himself in the bathtub. But when he thought about the heartbreak it would cause his parents, he stopped. That was the moment God began to stir something deep in his heart, a reason to live, even without limbs. He thought the world didn't need someone like him. But one small article changed everything. A story about another man living with a disability, happy, successful, and full of life. Nick realized, maybe God hadn't forgotten him. Maybe his pain had a purpose. He began to believe that his life could still be used by God, even without arms and legs. Reading John chapter 9, Nick discovered the verse where Jesus said, "This happened so that the works of God might be displayed in him." Those words became the fire that lit his soul. From that day, he decided to stop asking why me, and start asking what for. At 19, Nick gave his first talk, just 7 students in a classroom. But his words carried power. You may not have arms or legs like me, but we all have something we think disqualifies us. Yet God can use even that. That one talk opened doors to schools, churches, prisons, and stadiums. The boy who once wanted to die became the man who helps others live. From Australia to Nigeria, from the United States to South Africa, Nick Vujicic became a voice of hope. He founded Life Without Limbs, a ministry sharing the gospel worldwide. His message reached presidents, prisoners, and the brokenhearted. He taught millions that faith is not about what you have, but about who you trust. Many wondered, could Nick ever find love? In 2012, God answered. Nick married Kani Mihara, a beautiful and compassionate woman from Japan. Their wedding was emotional, not because of his disability, but because of their love's depth. Today, they have 4 children, and Nick often jokes. Nick often says, "I may not have hands to hold my wife, but I have a heart that holds her forever." Nick has fallen, failed, and faced dark days. But through it all, he chose faith over fear. He says, if God can use a man without arms and legs to be his hands and feet, he can use anyone. Today, Pastor Nick Vujicic is more than a speaker. He's a husband, a father, and a living testimony that nothing is impossible with God. No arms, no legs, no excuses, just purpose. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs hope today. And remember, God can turn your pain into purpose.